I wanted to do a guitar trio record. I think guitar is the most beautiful instrument of all time. That's a obvious one, and obviously undebatable. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I think that guitar trio is something that isn't done a lot. As guitarists, we shy away from it because it's difficult. You feel exposed when there's no piano player. We have a lot of responsibility and we have a lot of freedom in the trio format. Basically, you can use the whole instrument. You know, you can play long tones in your high register, you can play big chords, you know, you can play nothing, enjoy the silence. It's just a wonderful format. And I think as the world has gotten noisier and more cluttered, everyone wants to use more, play more notes, put more effects on the guitar. So I just wanted to strip things down a little bit. We put a mic on the acoustic instrument and a mic on the amp, and we blended the two, and that's it. We all recorded in one room, so you get some bleed between the three instruments and it sounds very natural. I just wanted to capture what it is that we do every day as jazz musicians, which is we play. You know, we take the most beautiful material we can find, and then we turn ourselves loose and we stretch out. So the material that we focused on was mostly standards, you know, talking about Vincent Yeomans and Billy Strayhorn, Cole Porter, George Gershwin, these kind of guys, Sammy Cahn. And these men were geniuses. They knew how to construct a melody, they knew how to support it with beautiful harmony. And for us as jazz musicians, this is like a playground. You know, when we encounter this kind of rich material, we feel free. There's so much room to improvise, there's so much room to create. On this project, I had the privilege of recording with two of my heroes. I feel that these gentlemen are really one of the iconic rhythm sections of our time. I'm talking, of course, about Rodney Whitaker on the bass and Gregory Hutchinson on the drums. And I believe I speak for everyone in my generation when I say these guys have really influenced all of us to the point where, you know, I'll be playing with my friends or my students and I'll say, oh man, let's put like a Rodney Hutch groove on this tune. And people know what I mean. It's a sound like, you know, Ray Brown and Jeff Hamilton, or Philly Joe Jones and Paul Chambers. Like, this is a sound that defines an era of music, and they keep on getting better. They keep on getting more flexible and dynamic. I mean, it was a dream come true to get to play with these two guys. And as a little bonus, I included some duets with my good friend, the master trumpet player, Etienne Charles. And Etienne is, I just think he's one of the most fantastic young band leaders, trumpet players, composers on the scene today. And we were actually in the studio, and we were recording a track for his recent Christmas record. And I said, hey man, you mind if let's just play a couple tunes? So we played Isfahan, we played Body and Soul. It sounded great, and I said, well, I'm going to throw this on the trio record. I felt that it went with the same kind of idea of I wanted intimacy and freedom, and I wanted to hear the natural sound of the guitar, and boy, Etienne played great. This is my first record for Detroit Music Factory, and I'm so excited to be working with the wonderful people over there. I mean, I just think this is a great project, and I really hope that you enjoy it the way I've enjoyed putting it together, and hopefully I'll see you soon in person. All right, thank you.